On March 1st, 2006, Charlie and I were with Gilda and a group of military families and returned Iraq veterans, and we were walking the halls of Congress, meeting with Senator Kerry and other congressmen and senators. And Gilda at that time wrote a letter to Congress, and she said, "My son, a sergeant in the Marine Corps, departs for his second deployment to Iraq next Wednesday. I've spent the last 3 years relentlessly working to help expose the lies that led to this catastrophic strategic blunder. The events following September 11th that resulted in the involving quagmire of Iraq drove me, an apolitical person, to join Military Families Speak Out, a group of military families who formed to oppose this war. Every hour of every day that passes, I wonder which person of valor, insight, and eloquence among you can I call on? Who among you will challenge this unfortunate war? Now, on the eve of a civil war in Iraq, I've run out of time. Very soon, I must dry my tears and adopt a studied attitude of confidence in the future. I must look into my son's battle-weary young face and once again bid him goodbye as he embarks on a second of these absurd missions. He survived the first one even after running over an IED. Some of his companions did not, and some were seriously injured. The expression broken heart does not do justice to what I feel. I'm helpless to stop my only child's imminent deployment into the hell that we unleashed upon the people of Iraq, but there is still hope alive in me that you, who have the power, will come to your senses. Do you not see the futility of sending our children to die there? How many sons and daughters will have to die before this becomes clear to you? How much rage will be unleashed throughout the world before you understand, and we understand, that our presence in Iraq has inflamed the Middle East? Sirs, if you are not convinced that your leadership and attention are required at this time, then for a moment, pretend you are sending your son or daughter to Iraq next Wednesday to a war of choice concocted by our president and supported by lawmakers such as yourself. Gilda's son Alex deployed for the second time on March 22nd, just a few months ago. On May 1st, we got this email. Gilda's son Alex was seriously injured in Anbar province yesterday when an IED exploded and hit a group of 6 Marines. He has burns over 60% of his body and suffers severe inhalation damage. He is currently in critical condition in Germany. I just left Gilda's house and she asked me to inform you she's preparing to fly to San Antonio to be with Alex when he arrives there. She could really use all of our support right now. On May 6th, I got this email from Gilda. It's 3 a.m., Nancy. I've gotten a message from my husband. Alex has taken a bad turn. He's not processing oxygen. His blood pressure is down. He will not make it on the burn unit transport. I'm headed now to Germany rather than to San Antonio. I'm devastated. I would like to write a note to my legislators, but I don't have a clear head. On May 8th, she wrote, Nancy, Alex doesn't look like he's going to make it. I don't know how I can carry on. On May 10th, she wrote, actually her husband wrote, our dearest son Alex passed away at 10:30 this morning. Today is the 1,218th day of a war that should never have been. And as of today, there are 2,557 Alexes